getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I read each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Mike did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I didn't expect that to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Mike liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands out. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to oppress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous Mike appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who grew a size bigger as soon as Mike started showing. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Mike! Wow, they're having a big fight. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. I'm not good with names, so this is a little hard to keep up with. I'm glad they make one of them bigger when they talk. She started it, and if she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then I wouldn't have it happen in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Mike. Well, wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning for most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Mike? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
So, of course that's going to be help me, Sayori. And Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth.
So instead, I turn to Yuri.
Yuri.
But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her.
Sayori. Yeah.
Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Mike.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree.
It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings
into our conflict. I forgot to read. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what the stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Aha. Nah. It's not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. Oh my gosh, what? This is foreshadowing. You can count on me. Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really makes a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. What did I say? I was worth it. Or I'd say. It was alright. Well, mostly. Mike, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn about a little more about the poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nod myself with the newfound determination. Mike, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Mike, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. Oh my gosh. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sorry. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop? Simp. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I put Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. When does the change happen?
How many days is it then until the first chapter ends?
Which one do we want to impress? I just know I don't want to impress Sayori. That's what matters.
Like tomorrow is gonna be the last day before.
So she's the dark one. Which one's Sayori? Which one's the one that's annoying?
Is the one that you walk home with her.
Okay, so I don't want to impress her.
She's
what's this
basically
one?
everything other than these two. She's Natsuki. She's the one that really likes cute things, and that's Yuri. She likes the dark and edgy kind of stuff.
Okay.
Oh, apparently she likes.
I think she likes complex stuff. I don't really care who it is, but I just don't want the other one. I don't want. No, I don't want.
Pick either the cutesy things or the deep things.
Alright. Boop seems fun.
That seems, yeah.
Okay. We'll do 12. Yep, that's right. I just don't want that one. She's annoying. Summer. Spark. Oh, dang it. Music. Oh, dang it. Cheer. Dang it.
You're just meant for each other.
Damn it. No.
Don't pick the happy, pick the cutesy, you know?
Cutesy,
The kawaii
okay.
kind of stuff.
Wait.
Or it's easier to look for the complex things that Yuri will like unrestrained.
Yeah, but...
Or...
Okay. So would it be warm or sunny?
Both of those would be
Probably.
Sayori, I think.
So probably
I think
hop.
she would probably like hop or skipping.
Hop. There we go. We're going for her or her, just not her.
Clearly.
if it's a Yuri thing.
Probably spinning.
Vitality would go
Sugar.
for sure.
There we go. I'm not sure how much of those. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. This better be the last meeting. I am not trying to sit here for 2 hours. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Mike. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in a club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing for you to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Savage. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why'd that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. She nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you planning to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Aha. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Aha. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Mike to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh. Ahaha. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution? That. Still coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside all of us. Just...
A couple children in the closet.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me into the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Nutsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. And I was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Weirdo. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh god. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. Or clasps her hands over her mouth. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Fatty! What a fatty! Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Cha-cha, real smooth. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and nudges Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of her cookie.